Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. The action has already started. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
That pass has been well intercepted. Valde. And here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This for the lead. And he's buried it, 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So, a breakthrough already. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's come to nothing. Chouameni.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Conte. Can he get it through? Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Aims beyond the defence. Pedri gets through on his... Tries a shot! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pedri. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. And here's Yamal. Foot in. Chouameni. Chouameni takes control of it and he's on the move. Camavinga. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Camavinga has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries to play it through, and here's Elise. Great vision. Valde cuts out the pass. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Now it's Rashford. And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rashford. Pedri. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Rafinha. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Barcellona ha segnato al 38esimo minuto numero 14.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Rashford. And it's Pedri. Pedri! And he should have made it 4.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Good reason for optimism here. Upamecano clears it away. He's having a shot! And another try! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Tchouaméni.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Terrific header! Cleared without complication. The cross. Crunching tackle. It's run loose here. And this is Kante. He could be in here. And he's in on goal. Played it again. Dani Olmo. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 7. Lascia il campo.
Here we go again then.
Numero 9.
Olise tries to pass it through. Big chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the shot! Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Tchouaméni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Passing nice and neat. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Thuram receives it in a good position here. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. And here's Thuram. Played out wide. Threads one in. Fires it in low. That has been knocked clear. France have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Hernandez is standing over this one. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. He's having a go.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
No, he's missed it.
80.314 spettatori.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Olise. Chance for a shot! Goal! They're back within reach! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Dani Olmo. Can he finish? Camavinga. For Olise. Conte. And it's Conte. And he's being shifted off it. Pedri. And it's Balde. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Shot a goal! De Jong. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! Just one goal in it now. Game on! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 6, numero 11, numero 25, numero 15. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 24, il numero 26.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. France get themselves back into contention.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Shot, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rabiot running with the ball. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Rashford, and it's Rashford. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Pinches it off him. Passes short and sharp. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Up towards the flank. Tries to get it clear. Driving on and making good progress. Just 5 minutes left. Mbappe!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, good-looking ball. Very much into the last knockings. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Good read, needed to be. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Good chance here! And for sure, that was not one of his best. And he's forced to go back. He's a sharp little ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Koundé. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Rashford taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold, and in the end we weren't left with any surprises. It worked out as we thought it might.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Klaus. Colombois. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first? And he's following up! Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Steaming on goalwards. Conte. Aimed in towards the centre. He's hit it first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Good ball over the top. Look at the space here. Turns and goes, takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great varied passing game, but I really have been surprised.
Oh, what has happened here? Conte, France are looking to break at pace. So we're still where we started right now. Chouameni. France upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Jong, passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal in acres of space. Chance! Chance. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cleared without complication. And it's Pedri. And it's Olmo. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Camavinga. Now he's got space here. Thuram. Camavinga. He's being urged to shoot. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nicked it back promptly. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Pedri. Now it's Rashford. Klaus calmly anticipates. Klaus looking to penetrate opposition lines. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is good alertness. Araujo and Balde. Dani Olmo. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Kolo Muani. Well, played right into his path. And the keeper's given it away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's out for a goal kick. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's been won straight back. Rafinha. And it's Olmo. Might be danger here. It's Rashford! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. This time, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tchouaméni attempts a clearance. Tries to play it through. De Jong. Balde. Good running, strong and purposeful. Pedri. Camavinga. Kolo Muani. France do have a chance to counter here.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Pedri. And it's Olmo. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. But it's ended up in no man's land. Gives it back. Looking for the run. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Yamal! And that was very necessary. Koundé. Camavinga did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Thuram looking to get on the end of this. And that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Yamal.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he plays one through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Chance, surely! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
It's just beyond his reach. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Well, it looked promising for a moment. And a chance! Really well taken goal. First blood drawn.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Now it's Turan. Camavinga. He's had it taken off him. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he's being shifted off it. De Jong. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that looks a decent ball. Yamal! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Tchouaméni gets it away. Has a look and plays it forward.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Conte. Tchouaméni. And it's Conte. Ball played for Klaus. Now it's Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Yamal. 75 minutes played. And here's Dani Olmo. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. He's found a way through. Nicely aimed pass.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Conte. Can he get it through? Al-Kubasi deals with that comfortably. Knocks it into space. Well, that's well spotted. And back to the keeper they go. And it's Olmo. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
He's a sharp little ball here. Turan!
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 6.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Numero 12. Numero 4. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14.
They've played it short.
Il numero 26. Il numero 19.
Nice control, well seen, saw that coming. That was well played, well stopped. Corner number 2 then. Cleared away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ferran Torres looking to run onto it. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Kubasi. Koundé. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. France have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether...
Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Germaini actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe goes short, crosses it in here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's a dangerous ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Frankie de Jong has attained the status of elite midfielder at a tender age. It's very rare you see someone have so much maturity, composure and vision on the ball. One of the best proponents of total football I've seen in recent times.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Decent enough try.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Kante. Kante puts his foot on the gas. Balde. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Dani Olmo. Camavinga, looking for a runner. Now there's a great chance! Goal, France! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Tries to play it through. He's in a great position here. And that has been cleared. Oh, this is a great position.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rafinha. Can he get it through? Balde is wide and looking to get onto this.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Araujo. Pedri. And this is Lewandowski. And it's Olmo. Now it's Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Lewandowski. Dani Olmo. Lewandowski. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a cute ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. Camavinga, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Camavinga. Mbappe. De Jong. Oh, it's come loose. Now, can they get it? And the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Lewandowski. Aimed beyond the defence. And he was quick to react. Hernandez. Now the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're off again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well timed, excellent interception. Koundé. And Jamal. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? They've got a corner here. Colomwani with the clearance. Good ball, good take. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, important interception. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Colomwani. He's shifting through the gears here.
Colomwani really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Lewandowski. Time and again they are repelled. Camavinga. France finding their passes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona still this single goal behind. Lewandowski being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's come to nothing. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Dani Olmo. Yamal on a strong run down the right. It's a really well-measured ball. Drives it, big header! Oh, it rattles the bar! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lewandowski.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. Camavinga. And this is Kante. Shoots! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 6.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
You